I have a confession to make. My favorite restaurant is a fast food restaurant. To be fair, it's not just any old fast food restaurant that serves low quality processed frozen food. In fact, the restaurant which I speak of has extremely high standards of food quality and employee training. It is a very special one which serves only grade A unprocessed chicken. I might have given it away by now. My favorite restaurant is Chick-fil-A. Today I would like to discuss with you about how Chick-fil-A has created the most successful business model of all the fast food restaurants. I call this success the Chick-fil-A difference. After hours of research and with the help of CNBC, Forbes magazine, and Business Insider, I have been able to pinpoint some of the reasons that Chick-fil-A is indeed different from its competitors. The Chick-fil-A difference is found in the company's core values, unrivaled standards of quality, and their outstanding employee culture. It's no wonder that Chick-fil-A is the most successful fast food chain on an individual location basis, with each store bringing in, on average, $4 million in sales per year. To put that into perspective, the average McDonald's brings in $2.7 million per year. Allow me to introduce you to Chick-fil-A founder, Samuel Truett Cathy. Truett Cathy was a devout Christian man with a vision to create America's greatest fast food restaurant. In fact, the mission statement which he created for the company is to be, quote, America's best quick service restaurant, while the corporate purpose states, quote, to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A. Some of the more taboo ways in which Cathy pursued these visions is by being closed on Sundays and vowing to never be a publicly owned company. Cathy desired that all Chick-fil-A be closed on Sundays, quote, so that he and his employees could set aside one day to rest and worship if they choose, end of quote. As for being a privately owned company, Cathy wanted to make sure that the business would remain family-owned and would continue to uphold its Christian values, which he felt would be in jeopardy if the company went public. In fact, these core values are at the heart of Chick-fil-A's unwavering standards of quality and customer service. Firstly, Chick-fil-A ensures that its menu and food options are healthy, unprocessed, and ethically sound. All Chick-fil-A chicken is 100% breast meat with no added fillers or hormones. Also, recently in May, Chick-fil-A established a no antibiotics policy for their chicken. These high-quality standards do not only apply to the chicken. From the coffee beans to the sun-kissed lemons, to the biscuits to the salad ingredients, everything offered by Chick-fil-A is real and fresh. On the website, you can read that our salads are made of whole vegetables and fruits that are delivered fresh to the restaurant and hand-chopped throughout the day. And of course, quote, our lemonade is made from only the necessary ingredients: water, sugar, and of course lemons. We are the largest U.S. producer of sun-kissed lemons. It takes 1,000 farmers, 60,000 lemon trees, and 30,000 farm workers to help grow the lemons for lemonade. In 2018, Chick-fil-A restaurants squeezed about 3 million lemons, an average of about 1,500 lemons per restaurant per day. Talk about real and fresh ingredients. Perhaps one of the most outstanding qualities of Chick-fil-A is the business structure and employee culture. The company has a unique business model which calls for a single operator per Chick-fil-A store. Chick-fil-A is very selective about who can become an operator. Some of the standards include, quote, a proven track record in business leadership, demonstrably successful management of your own money, and a commitment to have no other active business venture, end of quote. In fact, it is such a selective process to open a Chick-fil-A store. Each year, the company receives about 20,000 franchise applications, but typically only approves about 80 of them. That comes out to an approval rate of 0.4%. Needless to say, Chick-fil-A is very selective about each individual store that is opened and ensures that each operator will be fully capable and successful after opening their store. In one of the articles I read on Chick-fil-A's website, there was a segment which talked about the importance of details in the Chick-fil-A experience. The article reads, quote, "At Chick-fil-A, we believe that what makes an experience special is not one grandiose gesture. It's countless little things. A perfect waffle fry, a team member saying my pleasure, or a mini plush cow that delights a child. Whether it's that cherry on top of a milkshake or those two perfectly placed pickles, in parentheses, they should touch but never overlap. On a chicken sandwich, we hope they all add up to something just a little more special." End of quote. And that is what I saw in my research. Chick-fil-A is dedicated to tradition and details. From staying closed on Sundays to the sandwich recipe that has not changed for 50 years, to the fresh squeezed lemonade to the pickles made in-house at each location, Chick-fil-A clings to the traditional method of doing things. And I believe that is what separates Chick-fil-A from its competition. In a society that is rapidly changing, in a food industry that is rapidly evolving to meet the needs of more and more consumers, Chick-fil-A has adhered to its original vision and standards. One of my favorite Truett Cathy quotes states, quote, "We should be about more than just selling chicken. We should be a part of our customers' lives and the communities in which we serve." End of quote. To me, this shows how his vision was so refreshingly different from the norm. While many fast food companies are looking to increase their revenue and sales, Cathy took a different approach. His primary purpose for the corporation was and is to glorify God and to positively impact Chick-fil-A customers and the communities from which they come. I truly believe that is what makes Chick-fil-A the greatest fast food restaurant. It is a company focused on glorifying God and impacting its customers.